All right, guys, we are back here today with another video. I have attempted to make this video about 3 to 4 times now. If you guys saw this video up already, it is because I had to delete it and put it back up. The audio on the first one was not working. I have no idea why. So this is me making the video again, and it is going to be on the Agility Eni. Now, in my opinion, it is one of the top two classes in 1v1 Kalo. The Agi version of an Eni is just a complete monster. The amount that it can heal while also dealing significant damage is just insane. And this is what I think is one of the best sets for an Eni. It gives you the option of running a lot of Vit. It has a lot of stat, and the reses are, I'm not going to say the best, but some of the best. All right, so real quick, we'll take a look at the stats. We are running with 1.6 HP. We are running 11.6 with 5 range, 3 summons, and 1.7 agility. Now, when we go to advance characteristics, our lock and dodge is obviously going to be really high because of the amount of agility we have. It's 195 lock, 180 dodge. Our MP parry, agility sets tend to give a lot of MP parry. It's 71, and everything else is 46. Yeah, this is not a crit set, guys. We have negative 21 crit. This is straight damage. That's why it's so high in stat. And it also carries a lot of Vit, and the damage is not too bad either. We have 153 in air damage, and we also have 180 power. So as everybody should know now, 1 power equals 1 stat. So we actually have 1,880 agi. Let's look at our reses. On neutral, we have 7%. On earth, we have 32%. On fire, we have 25%. And on water, we have 28%. And Agi is going to be 18. Agi is the only one that I wish was at least above the 20s. There is another cloak out there that you can use. I believe the fire res drop. Let me see real quick what. Yeah, I believe the fire res drops a little bit. It's not that much off, but so for now, this is what we're running, guys. We have the AP Alistair Crown. We have the Axe, which is over Vitality. The Vit that it gives is 400. We have ours over 99. Our Cloak as well, it gives 400. We have ours over 78. My bad. That is the for the shield wise, you can use any shield. You can use a summon, you can use a range. I just use this one because it provides the most health while still providing 10 heals on there and dodge, obviously. But besides that, I do tend to run the initiative one. This is our pet. Negative 100 health, but gives us 160 agility. These are our shoes. It is also over Vit. 94 Vit. These shoes give 400. Ours give an additional 94. Our belt is going to be EXO 20 in agility. I believe it comes with, it comes with 80. It's also missing a crit, but like I said, guys, this is not a crit set. So this is why I don't mind taking the trade-off with the crits. Our ring is going to be EXO Vit as well. Let's show you guys. It comes with 300 and it has 94 EXO over. Our MP EXO is going to be the classic Barbaric Wedding Ring. Perfect damage. Another 1% water res. And our amulet is going to be the classic over Agi. So instead of giving 80, it gives 100 while having perfect damage and perfect reses. These are our trophies. This one gives us 60. This one gives us 100 agility. The Dolmanax, obviously. The Crimson, obviously. This one takes away 200 Vit and gives us 100 stat. and the powerhouse, which gives us 80 power. Now, there is a couple changes you guys can do to this set. The obvious one that I do when I play in larger maps, I tend to put an MP mount. This one gives us 1 MP and 400 VIT. Now, it lowers our stat, but it also increases our VIT, especially in larger maps. That's what I tend to do. And if we want to go and have even more VIT, you can trade out the this trophy for the emerald, and that gives us that leaves us with 5.6 in VIT while still having very decent agi, 1.440 in agi, and then we were able to be 11.6. This is good for characters that are gonna last a long time, or characters where you need a lot of VIT, characters like I'd say rogues and things like that. I usually go with the more damage, the 1700 agility set, this version of it when I'm versing pandas, because I need to knock them out as quick as possible. And I'll show you guys what this set can actually do. Now let's buff up our 3 turns. All right, so we will start off with the Toxic Flask. Toxic Flask is one of the nicest things in the world. It's basically a miniature rogue bomb while poisoning. So if you poison them once, if you put it down next to them, it poisons them. Now, the longer you keep an enemy next to a flask, it'll keep increasing the infected states. So right now it's in infected state 1. See, the damage increases, and now it's in infected state 2. Now it's in infected state 3, and the damage increases significantly. So the more you can keep the flask next to the enemy, that's the max that it can go in infected state 3. So at this point, you don't care. You can actually resummon it again, and it'll do all that damage. It's like a mini bomb, 1,500 in damage. So just to show you guys again, if you resummon the bomb and the enemy is in 3rd infected state, it'll create like a little mini explosion around him. It'll deal 1,520, and it also leaves down a glyph. It's like a little poison glyph, so you're able to stand behind an enemy, keep him trapped there, and it'll deal an additional poison on top of that. And now here comes its best move, Draining Word. So Draining Word, as long as you yourself are in the blessed state, you basically deal damage while also healing. So I believe it's you heal 50% of what the damage is. So if it did 799, you're basically almost healing 400. So it's not bad. It's actually pretty nice when it comes to recovery. That's why Agi Ennies are so hard to kill. And then you have Resonating Word. This one, let's try this one first. Let's try so this one pushes away objects 2 cells besides the object in the center, as you can see right there. Now, when you attack the object in the center, your next Agi attack is going to take away, or it's going to try and take away MP. And also Resonating Word draws the Toxic Flask by 5 cells closer to an enemy. And you see right there that it says has parried losing 2 MP. That's because of having your opponent in the cursed state. So you see right here, we're attacking the opponent in the center, so it's applying the cursed state on the opponent. and with your next agi move, it's going to try and take away MP. So you guys can have like a little bit of a MP taking tactic when let's say you're trying to get away to heal. You play stat, then you go away, try, and you know the range on an agi any is a lot. I'll show you guys the ranges right now. Let's say you took away 2 MP, you're leaving him with 4. So you know there's ways to run away from an enemy. Let's show you guys real quick the damage on the axe. That is, I think, the last thing I need to show you real quick. The damage on the axe is going to be 1,336 to 1,533. That's not bad for 5 AP. I wish it was 4 AP, honestly, like the other earth dags. No, not earth dags, the earth axe that a lot of people are running. But I mean, I can see why it's 5 AP. It does deal a lot of damage while also healing. Oh, another thing that just to give you guys a heads up on, if you place the remedy flask down and you apply draining word to it, it'll give you 2 AP back, and then on top of that, half the damage that you did to the flask, I believe, it will heal you per turn. So let's say I did 799, it'll heal me per turn about 500. As long as I'm in the area of effect of the remedy flask. So if you happen to lock someone right in front of you, you're able to put the remedy flask right behind you. You apply draining word to the remedy flask and it'll heal you every turn as long as you're in its area of effect, about half the damage that you apply to it. And that's it, guys. That is the agility any. It's a monster when it comes to 1v1 Calo. I've done a couple Calos. Let's show you guys right now. I am 35 and 10. I play in Brutus. I am number 109 in Brutus at level 200. I'm number 89 of the Ennies. I'm number 19. I've played about 5 matches. Yeah, exactly 5 matches with the Agi Ennie. I will be recording a couple of fights and posting them up as well, just so you guys get a hang of how to use an agility Ennie, its tactics, and how to, you know, some little tips and tricks that you guys can do to survive longer. It's real easy. And Agi Ennie, if you want to try and climb high in the ratings, it's real easy to play with an Agi Ennie as long as you have a decent amount set. Oh, I also have the legendary axe, which gives me an additional 90 stat and then 8 damage. But that's about it, guys. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions down below in the comment section. Let me know if you guys would like to see a lot of Calos with the Agi Ennie. What other type of sets would you like to see? If you guys would like to see Earth, Fire, just, you know, I'll see what I can do in making those sets and bringing them to the channel. And on what type of characters would you like to see them? Leave a like down below. Subscribe, guys. It helps out a lot. It motivates me, you know, a little more to make the videos. And that's it. Peace out. Take care. Bye.